And I mean, in a campaign that shifted on a dime when President Biden pulled out of the race, VP Harris now in the process of picking her own VP for November's election.
Yeah, Sharon Crowley joins us now with the latest on her pick that she's expected to unveil just a matter of days, as we heard the timeline there.
It could be any day, actually. Now it's all about the Veep stakes, and it's a high-stakes decision. As you know, the vice president has had to make this decision in a very condensed period of time. As one political analyst put it to me, you want a running mate who can help you win, make a big splash in the beginning, and then fade into the background.
Vice President Kamala Harris plans to hold her first rally with her new running mate next week, Tuesday, August 6th, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She still hasn't announced yet who will win the so-called Veep stakes. The list has narrowed to some top contenders, including the well-liked governor of Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro.
He's a very popular governor in a swing state, more particularly a swing state that hasn't moved as dramatically in her direction as all of the others have. So adding him to the ticket definitely gives her a boost in Pennsylvania, and she's going to need Pennsylvania to win the presidency.
Another leading contender is former astronaut and Arizona Senator Mark Kelly. New AP polling shows Senator Kelly has more national name recognition than some of the others making the shortlist. Those include Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear. Chris Hahn is a Democratic strategist. He makes the case for Senator Kelly.
I think also the fact that he's an astronaut, the fact that he's from a border state, I think it's great. I think that he helps her in Arizona. He's very popular in Arizona, another swing state.
On the Republican side, former President Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, is touring the U.S.-Mexico border in Arizona.
Kamala Harris needs to change course on this crazy border mess, or the people who suffer the most are the people who can least afford to suffer.
The Trump campaign has repeatedly criticized the vice president for her border policies.
This is not rocket science. It is not hard to secure the southern border. You just have to re-implement some common sense policies.
Well, there's a lot riding on the vice president's pick for a running mate, even though she's gained momentum, of course, since President Biden dropped out of this race. It remains a very close contest, Natasha and Steve, so every vote counts, especially in those swing states.
A lot of people in the running for sure. It'll be interesting to find out. Thanks, Sharon.